What's up, guys? We got
gas, hybrids, and EVs. There's a Honda for that. Looking for the most car and driver 10 best awards with 98 trophies? Want the quality, reliability, and safety you know and love? There's a Honda for that. Want award-winning cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs on sale? There's a Honda for that. Search your local Honda dealer today.
What would you like the car to do? There's more fight in you, so play on. Maybe American champions everyone who dares to ask. What would you like the power to do?
I'm actually wondering, do they have Dallas Cowboys schedule up yet on ESPN? So I know when our first game is.
We're back, Iowa and Ohio State at the Big Ten tournament, guys. Hawkeyes, in the first year under Ben
Never mind, they do
out to a 10-6 lead. Let's take a look at the Big Ten bracket, guys. Some of these teams aren't. Listen, take a look at the Big East bracket right now. Guys, St. John's and Providence are underway as we speak. It's 11-2 St. John's. Kevin, you know Coach Pitino as well as everybody. How do you think St. John's will fare in the tournament?
Well, I think they're going to do great in this tournament. This is the game, if you remember, the brawl that nobody wants to talk about anymore. I think St. John's done a good job getting off to a good start. Hopefully, we'll maybe see St. John's and possibly UConn in there for the championship in this bracket.
All right, now remember, they split the regular season meetings between them, each winning on their home floor, but St. John's is the #1 seed overall in the Big East tournament. Now, let's take a look at the SEC bracket. This is going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. We're already underway. Guys, how do we see it here? Remember what Lenardi said. Auburn may not need to win in order to move on. That's how comfortable they might be on the bubble. They got some balls coming up this afternoon.
Yeah, I appreciate Joe's
Optimism?
Yeah, optimism's a good word. They need to win, right? They need to win to feel really good. I mean, you don't want to lose and be in a situation where you now get put into Dayton. A win would, I think, firmly put them in the field. And what do I know? They may already be there, but I would not want to have a bad showing in this game with all the committee members sitting there in Indianapolis. Already happened to decipher the fact that they had 15 losses. And here's the biggest question I think the committee's got. Okay, is the team that beat Florida and the team that beat St. John's, is that the team they're seeing right now? And another team that comes through, if they come through today and play like the team they were yesterday, they're going to be in a much better situation.
Well, I love the Missouri-Kentucky game.
Me too.
You know, there's no reason that Kentucky should have been in the Wednesday game. Missouri has to have this game to keep their hopes alive. But if you're Kentucky, always got to lead this team. That's a program that's used to playing on Saturday and Sunday for championship. So that's going to be the most interesting game that I will see in this bracket, I think.
Yeah, Kevin Connors talked about Hilton South, Kansas City. Joshua Jefferson looking for All-American honors. They'll take on Texas Tech. Remember the last time they played at the actual Hilton, minus JT Toppin. The Red Raiders pulled out a stunning win. Tip is 10 minutes away.
Race your taste buds. The new DQ Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket comes with cool DQ soft serves and a tip for just $6.99. Add one of our new Tahini lemonades. It's the new spicy menu, only for a limited time.
Nothing be smart. Or 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card.
Someone said 3 from way down the counter.
Wow. Oh, no cheese? Oh!
Off the glass.
My face is not a backboard.
Sell in all the places with Shopify. Online, in person, and across social. And track every cha-ching, all in one place. When it's time to sell everywhere, it's time for Shopify. Start your free trial today.
We are here at Planet Fitness, getting strong for the season's biggest games. Join now, and your first month is free. With the PF Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime and unlock sensational recovery amenities like Red Light.
$50?
Let's go!
Get the PF Black Card for $1 down, $24.99 a month, and get your first month free. No commitment. Deal ends March 13th.
Planet Fitness, we're all strong on this planet, baby.
He wants to tell the family something.
I'm pregnant.
Was anyone in this family born intentionally? It's fun to have company.
Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's.
It's on me, fellas. I heard cash back with the Capital One Safety Card. What do you think of the Final Four, Dr. Naismith?
It's a flag. I think you mean lit.
Is that a garment bucket? It's called the T-shirt cap.
College Basketball Live Scoreboard is presented by Open Door. Start your free offer at opendoor.com.
Feels great to have you on board with us today. So, I came up with an idea that every run that a team goes on 6-0 and more, I will put it in the chat and we'll count it up and we'll see how far this goes today.
Adapted, actually won their first 3 games following the injury. 3 consecutive 20-win seasons for the coach, who spoke moments ago with our Chris Butler.
It is just me.
Coach, you guys are one of the rare teams that have gone into Hilton Coliseum and given them a loss. What do you take away from that game that you'll be able to use today?
Well, the biggest thing is you better be able to score a little bit, try not to turn it over too much, but knowing that happened, I'm sure they'll be ready to play.
Tonight's game.
What part of
For
JT
baseball, let me
Toppin's
show you
game
again.
do you miss the most out there?
Well, obviously, he's such a prolific scorer and playmaker that's kind of the crux of what everybody thinks is the biggest deal, but really it's his fight. You know, his defensive rebounding, his physical play. We miss
Georgia
that the
Tech
most, so we
taking
gotta
on
do it as a
Clemson
team and
later
try to
at
make up for
7
it.
p.m. I will be doing that game.
Scoring. What do you remember about the first time you saw him on film and what he was able to do on the offensive end?
We may have
Well,
one
as
of
much as
them,
it
we may have
was
both
what I
of
saw
them.
him
We don't
play,
know yet.
he played with a
They
real
were just
fight on
busy
both ends. I mean,
at
he's a
this
great
time
defender.
because of
Rarely
how
do you find a
early
guy
it
that
is
can shoot
here.
like him that can
Right now
really
it's
drop the ball
12:30
the way he
p.m.
does. So that's what's that. But
not
the FaceTime, the first time, his big
12:27
smile,
p.m.
just the joy that he has
Later
in
games
life
are
really
probably
makes a big
easier,
difference.
especially on the weekdays.
It's a dangerous
So-
Texas Tech team, led, Sean, by one of the most versatile guards
Anyways,
in
Texas
all of
Tech
college
has
basketball.
a better record whenever it comes to ace or Big 12, but in reality, Iowa State has like the benefits of winning this game, as they are number 7 in the nation.
Eight-time Miles Donovan Atwell has connected on the second most three-pointers in Division I this season.
I'm not going to give a score, but I am going to say
Well, he hit
they
6
should
threes
be.
at
They
inning.
should win.
And so he's a guy that can spread the floor. When those traps are coming, the ball's going to be able to find him. The ball's going to be able to find him on the weak side. He'll have to knock down threes at a high rate once again.
Sean, LaJuan
I
Watts
predict
had a
Iowa State
36-point game
27,
earlier this season. What's
Texas
the
Tech
mention that
17
he brings
going
to
into
the Red Raiders?
halftime.
I think the biggest key is going with what
I
Coach
feel like it's
McCaslin
gonna be
was
like
talking
a
to Chris about, and that is his ability to
high-scoring
rebound the basketball.
affair.
They need to make up for the loss of JT Toppin. He's a guy that can get on the boards and get them secure their defensive possessions. 7 rebounds at Iowa State. He needs to get north of 7 here today.
As for Iowa State, another sterling season in Ames for TJ Otzelberger. And Miles, they are led by the Big 12 Scholar Athlete of the Year, the Ames kid, Tannen Lipsy.
Well, he's one of the smartest players on the floor, on and off the floor. But he's the tone setter. He's the leader of this team. They talk about Lipsy plays where you're diving on loose balls, getting steals, deflections. He's got to be a tone setter, especially
Yes,
point of
I'm
attack
also doing the
defense
Red Hawk game, but it's going to be off stream.
Shot offense has got to come from
So,
Milan
that will be
Motility.
right
The Iowa
after
State
this one
single
ends.
season
The Red
record
Hawk game
for
starts in like
made
30
three-pointers
minutes.
this season.
Anyway, it's 5 minutes till tip-off. Iowa State taking on
And one of the
Texas
things
Tech.
he struggled with recently is when teams just put one guy on him and say, take him out of the offense and stick with him the entire time.
I love the championships for baseball. The Big 12 championship, the ACC championship, the SEC championship. I love doing those games.
16 games with at least
They
15 and 5.
have a feeling inside.
This building will be rocking. There's a heavy Iowa State presence.
The reason we haven't done too much women basketball in is because we've already done all the Big 12. Like, y'all just saw me do a Big 12 championship where West Virginia beat TCU. Wait, did West Virginia win or did TCU? I think West Virginia beat TCU.
And then Iowa State's going to try
for
to
the
pound you in
Big
the
12
face and set the
championship
tone with the defense.
for
If
women's
Texas Tech
basketball.
has any chance to win
But
this
now
game, they
there's
have to limit their
no
turnovers
ranked
and
on ranked
allow
right now
the
because
State
all
team to be
the
north of
lower
20
ranking
points off
teams
the
are
turnovers. If it's
now
under 20 points, I think
playing
they've
their
got a chance.
championships. There's nothing
Who
really
do you like to
important.
win? I like Iowa State. I think their defense is going to be on
Anyway,
point
yeah,
today.
Iowa State.
In
In fact, let's go check, because I usually do this. Men's basketball. We're going to see some stats from the Big 12 for both these teams, and it will give us a better understanding of this. Anyways, Iowa State is 5th in the Big 12 in points per game, 2nd in the Big 12 in field goal percentage, Texas Tech being in 5th, but Iowa State with the 49%, Texas Tech with the 47%. The points differential, Iowa State is in 2nd with a 17, Texas Tech in 5th with a 9, plus 9. Defensive. Now let's talk about defense. Iowa State is 3rd in points allowed in the Big 12 with 65. Is that it? And that is it. So looks like Iowa State is like big on a lot of these numbers, and this one should be a big game here. Well, let's go ask my favorite app, or my favorite thing, Chrome, what are some fun facts coming into this game?
Hello, everybody. Dan Shulman and Jay Billis at the Ford Ring Games, Jay, and this one in particular feels like a Sweet 16, maybe even an Elite Eight kind of game. This is a high-level game. Texas Tech has arguably the most dynamic offensive backcourt in the Big 12, and Iowa State, I'm not sure it's an argument, the best defensive backcourt in the Big 12. It's going to be a big-time performance. Let's take a look at these two teams. We will start with the Red
Okay, we're gonna start with some fun facts. Number 16, Texas Tech takes on number 5 today with the Red Raiders looking to sweep the season series after winning 82-73 in Ames on February 28, which ended the Cyclones' perfect home season. So Texas Tech did play Iowa before, beat them February 28th. That was a big upset. Texas Tech has been dominant against top-tier opponents, boosting a 3-0 record in their last 3 games against top 5 teams. Well, Iowa State's number 7, so that doesn't matter. The 3 factor. Texas Tech set a season high for 3-pointers by an Iowa State opponent in their previous meeting, sinking 14 of 29, which is 48% from beyond the arc. Both teams are high scoring, with Iowa State averaging 83 points per game and Texas Tech averaging 82 points per game, while both teams are shooting nearly identical from 3-point range. There's a rebounding... I had to check something. Rebounding battle. Texas Tech outbounded Iowa State in their last matchup, including a stellar performance by 6'1" guard Jalen Petty, who tied for the team high with 9 rebounds. Toward mistakes. This matchup is a rematch of a game that had major implications for the Big 12 title and conference tournament seeding. And now we are here, ready for the tip-off. Iowa State, Texas Tech.
And TJ Otzelberger leaning into that a little bit.
61-6 at home with Penn State. I think that's the coach. Since the coach has been coaching, they've been 61-6. Are they home?
This should be a great one. Texas Tech can really shoot the 3, as Jay mentioned. Iowa State can really...
I can't tell because it literally just shows Big 12 basketball.
So many really compelling matchups in this game.
But I want to say that at home, the tip-off was won by Texas Tech. And here we are.
Ben Boye, who has been starting in the front court for Texas Tech ever since
Number 11. 6 left in the shot clock. 5. 2 seconds left. Shoots and gets the beautiful 2 to start. Or jumper, should I say. To start this game. lays it in. Tie game.
Jefferson into the middle of the lane. Torrey set a screen. Guard on big to get him open.
Turn to my phone or my watch to actually work. And here we go. Oh, tried to go for the dunk move, but he was late on it, and now deflecting that ball away for a layup and misses, but foul called. So it might be 2 free throws.
He's been turning it over of late. His last 4 games, Christian Anderson has turned it over a total of 20
I don't feel like drinking coffee anymore.
But boy, he creates a lot of offense. If you pressure him, he can get around it and find open people. Luke Boye, he was a big factor in Texas Tech's win at Hilton Coliseum. He had 13 points in that game.
First free throw made.
Nobody can step in and replace J.T. Thompson. He was playing at a first-team All-America kind of level when he suffered a knee injury a few weeks ago. What does Grant McCaslin need from Beverly?
Second shot made, and it's 4-2 Texas Tech here. J.T. Thompson for Texas Tech is actually out for the season with an ACL injury. That's gonna suck for Texas Tech here. And and offensive foul or is it defensive foul?
T.J. Otzelberger in his 5th year as the head coach.
J.T. Otzelberger, 5th season as Iowa head coach, fastest to 100 wins in ISU history, 2024 Big 12 champion, and now is trying to do it again here. Well, obviously not in this game, but here. That's the first free throw is off the bucket, missed.
This is the first free throw. They force turnovers. They want to get more possessions than the other team. And forcing turnovers is the biggest way.
Second one. And that one is missed. And Texas Tech, oh, and then Iowa gets it for 3 off the mark. Oh, and now ball went out around, but Texas Tech ends up with it. And now for 3, and that was off. It was a rebound for Texas Tech, but then Iowa stole it back, but it's going to be a rebound for Iowa.
Iowa State wants to run offense with pace.
Iowa State tried to float it in, but missed. And back to Texas Tech.
An elite defender, but it would really help Iowa State if he can just knock down a couple of early shots.
Number 3. It's going to be for 3. Number 4 drills it. 3-pointer. 5-2. Or not 5-2. 7-2. Texas Tech. 5-point game. Iowa State open 3. Still missed it. Texas Tech gets it back. Man, I'm all over the place with who is Iowa and who is Texas Tech. Anyways, man, really missed that one. Saved it, and for open 3, he drills it. 8-0 run to start today's game for Texas Tech.
The 2 best 3-point shooters in the country in this game, Momcilovic and Bell. Momcilovic can't hit his.
And now Texas Tech gets the ball right back. And then stolen, and then tries to throw it to his teammate, and he stole it back. Texas Tech drills another 3. A 13-2 game, 11-0 run. And timeout going to be called by Iowa State. That's amazing. That makes me actually want to go play some games while I'm just watching this, because that's how enjoyable I am right now. I'm actually kind of shocked that Texas Tech is actually like crushing it.
on any mobile game. Not once. So when I saw an app promising rewards, I was like, nope, not falling.
I want to
But Snaxy doesn't require any spending. Not unless you want it. Seriously. You just play the games you already enjoy, and it pays you with real gift cards when you complete milestones. I didn't spend, and I still earned. If you're the same way...
30 grams of protein to support your muscles and your mindset. Ensure yourself.
I'm actually kind of shocked with how this one's going.
For a better start, if you are Grant McCasley, Texas Tech with 3 early three straight in this game.
And Iowa State will have the ball now after not the start that they wanted, but then they found something as they get a laying up one here. It will be with Texas Tech again after it went out of bounds. Well, they are on break again, but it's now a 9-point game, which is actually going to make me do a lot of what I'm doing right now.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how big you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not compensating, you're compensating. More Biggie options so you can react to what you really want at Wendy's.
I just found the best way to earn money anywhere at any time. Just last week, I downloaded the Tester Up app, and today, I cashed out $80 into my PayPal account. All you have to do is download the app, find a game you love, and start progressing through the levels like you normally would. For gamers like me, this is totally...
I actually did the wrong one.
Now that I've reevaluated my benefits and savings with Voya, I'm feeling great. How's your retirement plan going?
Oh, I've been ignoring it and hoping for the best. Retirement.
Don't just hope for a strong future, plan for one. With Voya, plan and that's
Welcome back. A great start for Texas Tech. Iowa State has just 2 made field goals. Screening is important to just about every coach you talk to, but it seems especially important because of the physical nature of Iowa State.
Well, Momcilovic sets a really physical screen to free up Joshua Jefferson under the basket. He just takes out Lawan Watts. Just a little flex cut down low, and then Momcilovic is going to get a down screen, but he doesn't need it because they took Lawan Watts totally out of the play. Now, Grant McCasley was about to return it back.
because I can get cash from doing something I love. What do you do in your free time?
I get paid to play games.
Wait, what? What app pays you to play games?
Let me show you. It's Testarup. With Testarup, you can pick from tons of games.
I know this one.
Yeah, I love it. It's fun and it pays well.
So, are you any good?
Check out my PayPal. Not bad, right?
Is the app for free?
Yes, Testarup is free. Play on Testarup now.
Style of play. They go back in differently, and Texas Tech much more of a three-point shooting team. They're the better offensive team statistically. Iowa State, one of the best defensive teams in the country statistically.
I'm trying to find this. Okay. Missed it. Iowa State with another jumper. Missed it again. Offensive rebound, but foul.
The glass was such a big factor in the game these two teams played at Hilton Coliseum. And Grant McCaslin's talked about it. If they can rebound, they can beat anybody. But that's a big if. They've got to continue to get on the glass.
Texas Tech wheeled it back. I guess it was an offensive foul.
We talked in the open about some of the wins they have. I don't know that any program in the nation
Losing it.
elite like usually
It will be
as Grant McCaslin's team does. At Iowa State, at Arizona, Duke on a neutral court, and then Houston at home.
Anyway, the AP top 10 wins out of Texas Tech game against Duke, Houston, Arizona, and they've actually beaten Iowa State before. It was out on Iowa State, so Texas Tech will get the ball back. Sadly, JT Toppin was out of the season though with that ACL injury. Now had to go all the way back to get it, and then dunks it in. Texas Tech up by 11 here in the first half. Mosley, February 28 against Iowa State, 10.9 rebounds, there's a career high, 4-3 it's off the mark, back to Texas Tech.
Sometimes you play a little bit out of position, play against bigger guys. Mosley's really been a help to this team. Texas Tech really keeps the floor spread.
And for three, it's blocked! Iowa State gets it back. Laying it in, and then there's a foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for Iowa State.
That the Cyclones have had so far in this one. Well, Joshua Jefferson, first team All Big 12 and All-American. And that was a big-time block against an outstanding shooter. That's where a shot fake and a drive would be the best course of action for Donovan Atwell. But Atwell's going to see a lot of attention. He's averaging 20 points a game over his last 5.
The first free throw will be off the mark.
2 years in Ames for the Las Vegas native Joshua Jefferson. Had a real good game against Arizona State yesterday. 20 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals.
Hometown for Joshua Jefferson is Las Vegas, 10 points and 37 straight games. And he's a first team All-12.
5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals. That's remarkable.
The second one is in. Their first made free throw of the game after 4 tries. It's now a 15-5 game. Iowa State gets the ball right back and will be rejected. Texas Tech will get the ball back, lays it in. 17-5 game.
In the middle of the court. That was beautifully done by Ron Watts. B.J. Otzelberger told us before the game, in that matchup a couple of weeks ago in Ames, he thought Texas Tech had the better energy, the better spirit, all of those kinds of things. He is really hoping his team can match that here today. But the Red Raiders are winning that battle so far. There's a big shot from the corner as Lipsy hits a 3.
Shot from the corner, so now Iowa State gets a 3 in.
Lipsy get a little bit of extra time. Anderson slips and recovers. You can hear the Iowa State fans now coming to life. They appear to be the majority, although Texas Tech is always well
Winner will play whoever wins between Arizona and UCF. And for three. That's off the mark. And it's going back to Iowa State.
Check out this play by Juwan Watts. The keeper and then gets to the rim. He's a very skilled player. Basically a guard. Those nice little brush screen there by Buchanan to give Lipsy that extra time for the corner three.
Three for 10 field goals for Iowa State, 6 out of 11. Now 50% 3 points for Texas Tech. Iowa State. Bring the ball down and will just lay it in. It will now be a 7-point game. Lipsy, 5 points, 2 for 3 in field goals this game so far. 6'1" senior out of Iowa. And number 9. Out of number 11. To number 3. They're going to go for 3. And it's going to be just popped off the rim. And it is Iowa State getting the ball right back. They're getting momentum for 3 off the mark. And ooh. Almost should have fouled there, but was luckily able to get the ball out. Texas Tech. For 3. And that's off. The offensive rebound and then a foul. And it will go right back to Iowa State.
He wasn't worried about the ball. He was worried about getting a body on another body. And a little run here for Iowa State after trailing by double digits early. They have gotten back within 7. Taman Lipsy leading the way.
Whew.
Coach Yell Ivy. She's an expert in many things. That's the motivator.
What a good start to this game.
Very definition of players coach. One thing she's not an expert in.
Shall we dance? My lord, we must we can get more resources.
Jumping, got it. A 7-0 run. Trying to feel Texas Tech did a couple. No. Oh, I thought they. Oh, yeah, okay, good. And jumper, foul, and makes it. So a chance for a third point.
Justice is here! Justice is here!
I'll fix the chat in just a minute. I was doing something. This is from earlier, the 7-0 run. Oh, and they just went under a 7-0. Wait, was that? No, never mind. They're not under a 7-0 run? Are they? Oh, no. No. They're not. Don't listen to me. And are we a timeout call? And now an 8-0 run out of Iowa State.
Anderson is third in the nation in assists per game behind Jerry Peters of Michigan State and Braden Smith of Purdue. He's responsible responsible for about 38 points a game.
Holy conviction! Holy conviction! Holy conviction! Holy conviction! Holy conviction!
And another 2-point, and Iowa State takes the lead right back. And a jumper tip makes. Texas Tech take the lead again, 23-22.
Holy conviction!
Texas Tech got it right back off of turnover. For three, and he's off, and stolen back by Iowa State.
Justice is here. Justice is here.
And tries to take it back, and back to Texas Tech.
Holy conviction! Holy conviction! Holy conviction! Holy conviction! Holy conviction!
Justice is here.
Holy conviction! Interest. Interesting.
Protect your home like
Right back, guys.
Vision on new 4K cameras and doorbells from Ring. Shop now at ring.com.
I'm gonna do one little punt.
So he went to AutoZone, where he finds the right oil and oil filter fast. So Nick can be that dad.
Welcome to Chuck Got Game. Hope you bought your A game. I brought my Capital One Savings card for unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment.
Why, Chuck?
Imagine. Woo! Feels good to leave it all on the court. Come on, make one. Come on. So that's why you're known for rebound. I'm gonna take that throne over there, man. That's for basketball royalty only.
Heavy is the crown, Chuck.
Shoot. I'm trying to be quick, guys, so I can continue to call this wonderful game between Iowa State and Texas Tech.
Continues through Sunday, live on ESPN. You love your land, and you have plans for it. During Kubota Orangeburg, we love the great deals on our versatile Blue Water, helping you turn green projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sailing soon. Stop by your local dealer or go to KubotaOrangeDays.com.
What would you like the power to do? You lost yourself, but you gain the power to share this beautiful game with others. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Now starting at just $99.
Ohio State's Tatum Lipsey is known as one of the best defenders in the country, and he is, but he has shown his offensive game in this one, knocking down an open shot from the perimeter, the pivot, and then setting a screen and getting a screen. 8 points, 2 assists, 0 turnovers, and Tatum Lipsey has a near 4-to-1 assist-turnover ratio, averages 5 assists per game. He is a very low mistake, low error player. Pretty cool story for a guy who grew up, he was from Ames, Iowa, to commit to the program. His family's so proud of him, and years of rock coming watching.
Wouldn't that feel good to see your kid playing in the Big 12 quarterfinals?
A kid that grew up in Ames, always wanting to play for this team.
For 3. Texas missed. Iowa State gets it back. That's out on Iowa State, so it looks like Texas Tech can get it right back. UMass won. Going back and forth and taking leads as Iowa State had it, and then Texas Tech just taking it back. The 3 off. Texas Tech gets it right back. That's off. Not around. another two-point out of Iowa State. They take the lead again. It's 26-25, less than 5 minutes left here in the first. Just like that, another two, and it's 28-25.
A worthy opponent. Great news! We can... Heroes are indispensable.
For honor.
Let's go for a hunt. You'll earn Interesting. You're no fun. You're no fun. You've grasped the fancy another round.
Before leaving town for Leo's game. So he went to AutoZone, where he finds the right oil and oil
I'll be
filter
back
fast.
again, guys.
So Nick can be- You want to file free? Hit it.
Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power, pushes the boundaries of innovation to power the unexpected, all on one battery platform. Experience the industry's most powerful cordless pressure washer with advanced digital controls. A string trimmer so smart, it loads the line with the push of a button. And our most powerful blower that exceeds the power of gas. Ego takes innovation to the next level. One battery powers all tools. Find an Ego retailer near you.
Thanks for coming in to talk about Doug Jr.
Of course. Third brain is when I learned Liberty Mutual could save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
Why don't you come sit with us?
Oh, listeners, only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Modelo tastes good, but that first degree in the family, Modelo. That promotion, Modelo. Or that traveled all day to surprise a wedding, Modelo. The one you earned is just better. That Modelo is the mark of a fighter.
The last remaining team that was unbeaten in college basketball has gone down. Back quarterfinals, UMass, Miami University, Daniel Hankins, Stanford, 31 regular season victories, but the Red Hawks lose 87-83. The Sargento halftime report is on the way, Sean Farnham.
28-25 game.
They are a tournament team, and that means the other team sets up that outcome for you. Much more on this massive development.
For kin and country.
Thank you very much. You agree 100%.
For kin and country.
A worthy opponent.
Tech getting a couple on the board, going 1 point game now.
Interesting. Justice is here.
And for a jumper miss. Back to Texas Tech. And back to Iowa State, just like that.
Justice is served. Fancy another round? Not bad, very well. A glorious victory. Life is far more terrifying than death.
Lawan Watts open underneath. What a great find by an outstanding passer, Christian Anderson. So at the line, the 6'11 freshman from Germany, Dominicus Plata. He is gone to the bench. Malmoye is back in on Texas Tech. Mostly been playing better and better.
Now 29-27 game. There was a foul I missed. I keep on accidentally putting it all onto full screen. I'm trying to not full screen it, but like trying to show more of it. That's a foul. It's going right back to Iowa State.
But no matter how thin they have been, then or even now, without JT Thompson now, they've lost their first team All-American caliber players, and they are still dangerous to any team in the country. For JT Thompson averaged 22 a game, 11 rebounds, 4 of them on the offensive end, and close to 2 blocks per game. And as a first-team All-American, that Texas Tech is down, and still
JT Thompson, two-time All-Big 12 first team. I think he's on foul. They keep on talking about him. As for 2, and Texas Tech gets the ball right back.
Iowa State is setting some hard screens. Picked up his dribble, finds Anderson. Jefferson trying to stay in front of him. Anderson the kick. Watch thought about the mid-range. Anderson
For 2. Nothing. Back to Iowa State. 2 minutes left in the first. Or, yeah, first half. And now, back to Iowa State. With the foul, and it'll go right back to Texas Tech. Hey, I did say Texas Tech is only at 27, Iowa State is only at 37. Well, Texas Tech is at 27, now we just need that to stay, and then it'll be my first prediction ever. That'd be awesome if I actually got that right. Texas Tech. Number 11 to number 4. Shot down 3, and Texas Tech takes the lead right back. It's 30-29. And dumps it in, 31-30. And this game has been back and forth ever since Iowa State found a comeback. And there was a foul. But it was not, well, it was away from the ball, so.
One of the best three-point shooters in the country. I think it's down to he and Martilovich, who is the best. But Atwell, that's 125 threes on the season now for him. That ties L.J. Cryer, the only one with more in the Big 12 history.
And stolen by Iowa State. Going in for a layup, gets it. Less than a minute left to play the 33-30 game. That's Zach number 11 got it. Number 4 for 3. Drills it. Tie game. If we are tied, y'all won't really see anything except the starting soon screen for 15 minutes because, well, you won't even hear anything because I'm gonna literally, that's what we do whenever the games are tied, and we've never had one tied going into halftime before, but one more chance, he drills it! He drilled it! 33 going into the half! Iowa State! What a shot. Hold on, my mom called. Okay. I'm going outside. I'm gonna go plant my 5 footballs. I'm gonna come back in here and we'll do some, I guess,
In the first half, Iowa State executed very well. Two really good teams and a really good game with the Cyclones up by 3. Miles Simon, Sean Barnum, and Kevin Connors with the Sargento halftime report.
Yeah, the best conference in college basketball. We thought this could be the best day of Champ Week, and through 20 minutes, our opener has not disappointed. The Sargento halftime report. Sean Farnham, Miles Simon, Kevin Connors here with you. Sean, Iowa State was down by 12, and then Hilton South got into it. Milan Momcilovic has been held in check, just 2 points. So how is Iowa State in front?
Well, I think a lot of it is what TJ was just talking about. It starts a little bit on the defense, right? They created the turnovers. They were able to get 9 points off of those turnovers. I said they had, for Texas Tech to win, they would have to hold them under 20. It's going to be close to that, but it's really about the attack of getting the ball into the paint and finding success. Iowa State continued to not settle from the outside, and Taman Lipsey kind of got things going. He hit a 3 in the corner, then hit that shot, and then all of a sudden you start to see the versatility of this team. Joshua Jefferson's ability not only to score the ball, but also be a playmaker as he drives down that middle third of that defense against Texas Tech. 22 points in the paint in the first 20 minutes for the Cyclones.
Meantime, Miles, Texas Tech had more points through the first 8 minutes of the first half than Arizona State had in the entire first half yesterday. Where have the Red Raiders had success?
Well, Texas Tech has the personnel to be able to attack the aggressive half-court defense of Iowa State because they have great ball handling guards, and most importantly, they have three-point shooting, so they can space you around the floor. There you see the separation to make it a long closeout for Lipsey. About 20 feet. There you see the extra pass. They knocked down the 3. Now they can't get to the pressure. This one was off of a turnover. And then they have some playmaking bigs also. You see Anderson attacking right there in the middle of the paint. But they have guys, when you trap them, when you trap the guards, they can get the ball to the middle of the floor, spray it out to the shooters, and then Mosley and Watts are able to make plays in the middle of the floor.
2 elite coaches.
This is 2 second-weekend teams in the NCAA tournament.
It feels like an Elite 8 Final Four matchup here, as good as advertised, and a great second half on the way. On a day, we have already seen a major development in college basketball. Miami University undefeated during the regular season, but the postseason, a different story. You'll see it next.
This halftime report is presented by Sargento Natural American Cheese.
Hello to Sargento 100% natural American cheese. Taste the difference of 100% natural American cheese.
Sargento, a promise you can taste.
Everyone has free offers on the latest phones, but T-Mobile gives you a lot more. T-Mobile families save over $3,700 versus the other big guys. And our experience plans include amazing benefits. Plus, our 5-year price guarantee. Switch to T-Mobile and save on price scan.
Prize entry into the dunk contest this year, the Affleck Dunk.
Guess what's John Steve? Send him some late attack.
That's a big gap to cover for a small guy.
Y'all haven't seen the great Affleck folks close the gap? That's by health insurance. Watch this.
Affleck does pay people money if their expense is not covered by health insurance.
Hip covers expenses health insurance doesn't cover with Affleck. Ask about it at work.
Turn the lights off, it's over.
While some see a financial world upended, we see opportunity. At Geo Price, curiosity drives our analysts and portfolio managers to ask questions others don't. It's why our active ETFs can make the most of an unpredictable market and are ready for whatever's down the road. Active ETFs from T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence.
I'm gonna play a Madden match. I am actually on my final week before the postseason. Play the Lions in my Madden match. Right before the postseason. The Lions are also in the postseason, so what's gonna happen here? Okay. You have a chance to make a surprise appearance on a fan's live stream. It might be good for the mentions, but your agent don't like the spot. Let agent plan a better date. I'm 13-3, they're 12-4. We are in halftime. That's a beautiful 3 points. It's really 3 seconds after the clock. Oh, with it in the half. Here I come. By the way, guys, I have 7,000 yards this season alone. I want to say that's good. That is very good. 71 touchdowns. I have about 3 times as much touchdowns as I do interceptions. I actually could show y'all, but I can't. What the one catch? I don't know why. Why? I feel like that would not.
He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives. Begins here, 1st and 10.
I might start rushing, doing rushes or fly.
There's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. He's playing against this defense.
And we're back. I don't know we're back that quick. Yes, 38-33 now. Iowa State started with something. What am I doing? My game on back out there and doing this video. I'm in the 2nd quarter right now, so I might take a minute. Now 40-33 would make it a 7-0 run for Iowa State. And 3 points for Texas Tech. Dang, pass interference, I still got a touchdown. Something else. I took that. Pass interference, I'm gonna call it good. Why are we going for it? Why are we going for it anyway? You could just got like we're literally up by almost 20 points. Going for threes each here. Shall we say? And so if you're a top and we break down my quads and then go touchdown at the same time. And it's only when it recurs again that the medical practitioners are checking out the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He has been on his A game where in the third quarter he's already in search of touchdown pass number 5. He's played so well. There's amazing eyes off of it. Even when he's not on the field, Make sure they know I'm not kidding whenever I'm getting touchdowns.
49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
Especially air run.
Now a 2nd and 6.
This feels good. This feels really good. Okay. That's fine. Oh, there's a timeout. That's why there's no point. You okay, Will? And it looks good before on it. You okay? Tired?
Niners offense and the quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is
Oh, people y'all like sitting with y'all eyes open?
He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of his defense all game long.
The yards were out to 544. They went 7 yards away. So that's crazy. Oh, they were allowed even more because I'm only running the rest of the game. I guess I'll throw one more time. Just to try to get a 6 passing touchdown. I didn't get 6 passing touchdowns, but I did get a completion. I still got my 6 passing touchdown. Seconds left. Game over. Oh yeah, just a minute. I just need to see.
They finished things off in style, putting the ball on a 14-3 regular season. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after the quarterfinals. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they lose a tough one here to close out the regular season as they finish at 12-5. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.
I got you. Address the media.
49ers his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
July 30th, 1991, Patty Stone described a new trial of East Prison.
Oh, I just won the whole. Well, I get the bye spot. So I get to either take on the Eagles or the Seahawks depending on who wins. Dang, okay. I get the number 1 spot. And I should get NFL MVP too. Oh, I'll take on the Seattle Seahawks, baby girl. Oh, dang. Okay, and then who do I take on if I beat the Seahawks? I usually take on either the Lions or the Panthers. Well, I'm going to go and put this off now so I can go over and help y'all with that game. Hold on, because I might have missed something. Because now it's going play-by-play and see what I missed. Come here to a second. Okay, so 3, 5, 7. So I did the 7-0 run, and then they got 3 points. 2 points from Iowa State. 4, 3, 3.
You look rad.
Discover's accepted at
5. Okay, so I missed the 7-0 run there. Then they got on a 9-0 run, and then now we're in. Okay, so let me just put these in. I know I'm late to some of these, but Iowa State 7-0 run. Iowa State 9-0 run. Okay, and what timeouts happened? Because I know there's this timeout. I know there's a timeout earlier as well.
There's a child.
Timeout there. Is there any more timeouts other than this?
Maybe too wild. So much for getting closer to nature.
Okay, now, so what was the first timeout? What was the score of that? 47-39. So that's 8, and then this one. 5 total 22. 8 for the first and 22. But then 14 for the second. So how about, I'll go back, I'm going to do 2 punts for the first. Actually,
a promise you can taste.
I'm going to do 7 punts for the 22.
So he went to AutoZone, where he finds the right oil and oil filters fast. So Nick can be that guy.
I'm feeling more confident about the future after reviewing my choices with Voya. Have you updated your workplace benefits and retirement savings?
No, but I am really going to think about it at some point.
Don't just think about a strong future. Plan for one with Voya. Plan, invest, protect.
Just the facts from Just for Men. Fact: gambling's fun, but not with your beard. Just for Men mustache and beard has the most shades for the most natural look. It's the smart bet.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV.
So all out-of-market games, live or on demand, plus all your favorite sports on ESPN. We need to tell the people, Carl.
We're doing it right now.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.TV. All out-of-market games, live or on demand, all in one place.
Well, when you've got a conference that has as many good teams and as many good players as the Big 12 has had this year, you're going to get all kinds of people from the world of basketball and all kinds of people in charge of teams coming to see this tournament. And we've got a number of presidents and vice presidents and general managers here in the house because there are so many talented players to watch here over the next few days.
Well, especially this freshman class, and the Big 12 has its share of great freshmen that you're going to hear their names if they come out early in the NBA draft. All these guys are green room guys, and AJ Dibonsa is having an incredible season. Put up another 40-point game in the first game of this tournament, averaging 25 a game, leading the nation in scoring.
BYU will play again tonight against Houston. How about that matchup? That's 2 seed against 7 seed Arizona. The top seed will take the court for the first time in our next game here today against Johnny Dawkins and the UCF Knights, who picked up an overtime win over Cincinnati yesterday. Marion Bateman hit that three right at the end of the first half. Joshua Jefferson is down, and this time he is not getting up so quickly. Another three, the lead grows, but boy, you can see he's playing great, Jay, but he's playing through it right now.
Yeah, he is definitely gutting it out. But every screen that's being set in this game, there is physicality to it.
Jefferson appears to have been favoring his left knee for a couple of days. There was a knee-on-knee collision yesterday. Don't know if this is related or not, but he goes down to the court and this time needed some help getting up.
Yeah, it's been great. I saved hundreds when I switched to Progressive.
Molly work is passive progressive.
That's so great. Maybe you can buy a bigger Zen hat.
Molly doesn't have progressive and takes it out on those who do.
You know, if they make one.
I can handle my claim online or on the phone, whatever's easiest.
Sienna, she can be laid back. Let's see, girls. I'm so happy you didn't blow all your savings equating to a dollar. Oh, look, they do have rooms at balconies.
Don't be passive progressive.
Blackie?
Switch to get good coverage and savings for yourself.
Sure, I've made some bold choices over the years. Stocks and sandals. And 100 yards worth of denim in one pair of shorts. Don't fumble your fashion. Check out Johnston & Murphy.
Thought they were cooling off on the sidelines? Well, they're just getting warmed up.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot. Hey, you know I played in high school? Well, I went to high school. I didn't go to high school.
Anyway, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps.
So hot.
Wait, there's no ice in yours.
Why would I ruin a perfectly good bath?
Excuse me, can I have your attention, please? Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two. Your choice of 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99. Grab a friend and head to Buffalo Wild Wings. It's the NBA on Prime.
This week, the action never stops. Tonight, the Sixers clash with the Pistons. Then, Jason Tatum's back against the Thunder. Tomorrow, the Cavs look to rein in the Mavericks, and the Warriors battle the Warriors. Tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, and tomorrow at 7, only on Prime.
Did you know there's a new way to help screen for cancer?
What you know?
Cancer Guard helps screen for over 50 cancers, even before symptoms appear. It's one blood test that's as simple as a haircut.
That is good to know.
New Cancer Guard from the makers of Polo Guard.
A 3 for me, only at Chili's. Still can't beat these with a big QP.
Yeah, we're going back outside.
All for just $10.99. This time, so if you're mixed done with
Iowa State is now under a 12. All right. Now 32 of them.
Welcome back inside T-Mobile Center here in Kansas City. And how about this league? And you already talked about the freshmen. There are so many of them. Many are going to hear their names called as a first-round pick, maybe a lottery pick this year on the collegiate level. One of the biggest reasons this league has been so good is this freshman class has been absolutely outstanding. A.J. Devonsa will take the court later on tonight against the 2-seed Houston. You saw Kingston Fleming. So much to look forward to in the next few days. Let's go to Chris Buck.
The offensive effort, he said, I don't even know what to tell you guys because you're doing things that I've never seen you do. You don't stand there on the Big 12 logo. You get the ball taken from you because you're not being tough enough. You guys are acting like this is just some pickup basketball game and you're playing out there for yourselves. We got to play together and we got to be a lot tougher.
Chris, thank you. And one thing is you all know, Jay, that Grant McCaslin and the Texas Tech program that they pride themselves on is toughness. You can lose a game, but he doesn't want to lose the toughness back.
Well, it's a difficult proposition to go against this defense. I mean, it's 3 of 11 now from the field for Texas Tech because of the relentless pressure that Iowa State is putting on defensively. And that just wears you down over the course of the game.
Iowa State has outscored Texas Tech 20-6 in the second half. Great effort by Anderson to not get free. The Red Raiders have it. Anderson misses the three. The weak side rebound down to Torrey.
Iowa State's defense has sped up Texas Tech. And even when Tech has gotten some drives to the basket, Lawan Watts had one early. They're unable to finish around the rim.
Lipsy for three. Yes!
A beautiful fade screen set by Blake Buchanan. Atwell had to go over the top of it. And that gave just enough room for Lipsy, who's having another fantastic game.
And for Joshua Jefferson, Jay, that is assist number 5 in this game. That's right at his season average.
He just fills up the stat sheet. As consistent a performer in the front court as there is in the country.
It is a 15-0 run that ends right here as Petty bangs down the three.
A beautiful crossover in front of a great defender, Taman Lipsy, before that step back. But that's the degree of difficulty that Texas Tech has had to deal with all game long, but especially in the second half.
Jefferson driving baseline. A little bump on Watts, and he draws a foul. Let's listen in now to the last Iowa State huddle with TJ Otzelberg. In the first half when they were down. Now we run some sound from the huddle right now when they're up by 17. You wouldn't know which was which. His demeanor is identical.
He's got an amazing demeanor, whether it's with the officials or his team. There's no coach in America that's more in control of his emotions during the course of a game than TJ Otzelberger. He's both he and Grant McCaslin are great examples of how to comport yourselves on the sideline.
They both had such an interesting path to where they are. Otzelberger went to Wisconsin. Whitewater was an assistant at Iowa State for a total of 8 years, 2 different stints, head coach at South Dakota State, UNLV, and now in Ames. And for Grant McCaslin, Midland College, Midwestern State, a D2 school, and assistant at Baylor. Nobody handed either one of these guys anything. And they are 2 of the best coaches in the country. Atwell got his own. Anderson, a shot fake. No look pass. Watts, foul.
One thing Texas Tech has to continue to do is run offense with pace. You're not going to get something off one pass against this Iowa State defense.
An 18-point lead as Lawan Watts, 6'6", redshirt junior from Fresno, California, steps to the line for the Red Raiders. Well, of course, there is great action all around the country right now. The SEC tournament is going on in Nashville. Right now, Kentucky and Missouri are on the court. Kentucky is up 9, trying to earn a date with the top seed in the conference, Florida, in the quarterfinals tomorrow. Tennessee, Auburn, A&M, Oklahoma, Georgia, Ole Miss still to come.
In order to get back in this game, Texas Tech needs some stops. And Iowa State has run really good offense in the second half.
So much of it running through Jefferson. From Shimovich to Heisey. Lipsy is open again, and it'll go!
This great ball movement. Off that middle screen on the reversal, Plata rolls to the basket that drags defenders, and then Taman Lipsy wide open on the right side.
That's his 4th 3 of the game. He's got a game-high 20, and they've got it again. Watts is down behind the play for the Red Raiders as Plata slams it. The lead grows to 22, and Lawan Watts still down for Texas Tech.
Looked like he rolled an ankle. Step on the foot of Taman Lipsy. So Watts goes out. Bamboye is back in for the Red Raiders, and Watts is walking down the tunnel towards the Texas Tech locker. Again, you just can't say enough about this Iowa State defense. When the Cyclones play it like this. And now Anderson is down. Christian Anderson trying to get open to get the ball, tried to put the brakes on, and he goes down. This Texas Tech team has had to deal with so many injuries this year, most notably to JT Toppin with that ACL suffered against Arizona State. Again, just tried to put the brakes on and maybe reverse course. And that left foot just slipped. And Anderson up and walking, but very slowly making his way towards the Texas Tech bench. JT Toppin out for the year with a torn ACL. And now Anderson and Watts have both left the game within just a few seconds. Jazz Henderson, who does not see much time at all, a redshirt freshman from Dallas, is into the game for the first time for the Red Raiders. Jazz Henderson was a high school teammate of JT Toppin and a multiple-time state champion in high school. Next him with the ball. Bateman on him. Just making a pass right now is difficult. Boy, it must seem to Grant McCaslin like a million years ago when they were up 12 in this game. There has been a 34-point turnaround in this game. Let's get an update from Chris.
Watts is back down here on the bench. I saw him tell his teammates, "I'm good." He came out to the end and was stretching out both of his calves, but he's back here sitting on the bench.
Good to see that. Whether he can return, we'll have to wait to see. Whether Anderson can return, we'll have to wait to see. I mean, it is a 22-point deficit right now. Petty, no. And Plata gathers it for Iowa State.
Much better rebounding effort in this second half from Iowa State. It's been one shot and out, one challenge shot and out for Texas Tech.
Momcilovic in and out, and that's their first miss in their last 10 shots from the field.
Every time Momcilovic misses, it's like a shot.
Yeah. And same with Atwell on the other side. Two of the best. Mosley swings it. Petty takes it. Good side rebound to Mosley. Back up and in. Into the front court comes Lipsy, who has been outstanding today. 4 for 7 from three-point range, 20 points and 4 assists.
Iowa State lifting up this Texas Tech defense. Gives them some room to cut and roll.
Heisey out to Bateman with 5 on the shot clock. Bateman too strong, and a great rebound there by Mosley.
Well, Mosley's a good player. He played really well at Hilton Coliseum.
Driving on Heisey, somebody got a hand in there. They do it again, but this time a foul. Take us to the timeout with 6:48 to go. It is a big, big lead for the Cyclones, looking for a spot in the semifinals, and maybe, just maybe, they'll enjoy a little barbecue here at KC tonight.
Nothing beats March. Or 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with a unique Capital One Saver card.
Someone say 3?
Caitlin, she lives for the threes.
From way down the counter.
Oh, no cheese?
3 scoops. She scores.
Is that pistachio? Uh-oh. He's here. Oh!
Splash.
Y'all see it? Oh! That's
off the glass.
My face is not a backboard.
The new Big Ox sauce is so delicious.
You wonder if they named the sauce after the burger or the burger after the sauce. The Big Arch, the most McDonald's burger yet. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Are you Russia?
I am.
Thanks for meeting me here. Usually not an interweb dating guy. Barely ever use this phone computer. Unless it's to bundle my insurance, Bibbidi.
Oh, same. I hate this thing, but it's true. You can save hundreds bundling with Bibbidi. Bibbidi?
Are you hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some side man.
And some calories.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty. No nights off in the Big 12. Every matchup is partial. Every game is a battle. And everyone is coming for a spot. Bring that pressure right to them. Game on the line. Clock winding down. Fans on their feet. 30 years strong. Now, we shine so bright, they can't help but watch. This is where every month feels like March. This is Big 12 men's basketball. This is a different league.
Now with all-wheel drive terrain mode. Kia, movement that inspires.
I never thought this would happen. We got you.
Call the team with the speed and precision hospitals trust to keep them safely operating through the unexpected. Start Pro, like it never even happened.
Kubota Orange Days is here, where you can turn dream projects into reality. Now through June 30th, get select compact tractors with 0% financing available or save up to $5,500. Sail in soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
400 meters, 4 seconds, 1 day.
Well, when you think about Jamin Lipsey, you think about his defense and all those great intangible plays that he makes. And he's made all of those today, but today, Jay, he has added a lot of offensive plays.
Well, when you think of Jamin Lipsey, first you think about winning. He does whatever it takes, and in this game it has been his scoring, 20 points. And he shot the ball very, very well. He's 8 of 12 from the field. He's knocked down 4 of his 7 three-point attempts. He also has 4 assists, not a single turnover in this game. You talk about efficient. That's Jamin Lipsey.
It's his 4th 20 or more point game this year. His season high 25 against Mississippi State back in November. Grant McCaslin talking to his 2 players, both of whom had to leave the game within seconds of one another, Lawan Watts and Christian Anderson. Mosley over Jefferson, too strong, and Jefferson has it.
Texas Tech has not been able to get anything to go within 5-6 feet of the basket.
Jay, they've got 12 points in 13 and a half minutes here in the second half.
Well, they've been forced into a lot of challenge threes and really tough twos. And you have to give credit to this Iowa State defense. It has been relentless pressure.
Jefferson inside and too strong off the glass. Well, you talk about everything but the finish right there.
The combination of strength and skill is just so impressive.
He's crossing over a few times on Lipsey. Mosley the screen. Lipsey stays with Penny. Everything contested. Every pass difficult. It is still Texas Tech ball, 4.5 on the shot clock.
Texas Tech cannot find any openings. The pressure on the ball has been extreme, and it's affected the movement of Texas Tech. They have not moved with the same purpose in the second half that they did early in the first.
Petty over Lipsey. Can't hit the 3, and this one is out of bounds to the Cyclones.
Every shot's been contested. There have been very few open shots in the second half for Texas Tech.
This is a great offensive team, the Red Raiders. A great offensive team. They are 4 for 21 in the second half.
It all starts with the ball pressure. And you hear TJ Oxelberger talking to his team about, we are going to dictate with our pressure and our physicality. They've taken transition away from Texas Tech. They've protected inside out, and then they rebound down. Let's see the advantage.
20-point advantage.
Extra pass, Buchanan. And that is going to be a foul on Mario Acunto.
I'm just going to see something real quick. So, what did I miss? 2.
He has been an unsung hero on this team. Really good offensive rebounder. Had a great game against Arizona State. 6 rebounds, 17 points. He was 7 of 11 from the field.
I just missed a lot of these, and I have to see, make sure he didn't.
Overtime yesterday, had an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes of the end of regulation to force overtime. A big time.
The 67-45 game.
Program that looks like it should have them somewhat comfortably into the tournament. Now they've got to turn their attention to the top seed, the Arizona Wildcats. That is our next game here today. They played Arizona tough in Orlando.
Oh wait, let me fix this.
A game in which Themis Folks had 30 points against Arizona. Just a 7-point defeat, 84-77. They lost their last 3 coming into the Big 12 tournament with a big win yesterday. BYU Houston and Kansas TCU, the 2 games in the night session here today. John Chauncey, Frank Rochelle, Andrew Gray on those games for you. And it's knocked away by Torrey. Dives after it's a sickly bit, but it winds up out of bounds, but you gotta love the effort. It was a great effort. He probably didn't need to dive. He was so far ahead of the pack. He probably could have just picked that up and maintained possession. But you have to admire the want to on the part of Kyrian Toure. He got a big old hug from his coach.
Hello, duck, duck, buck, duck, duck. How you doing today?
Temperature low enough for TJ Oxelberger to run last week.
For 30 late. 67-48 game.
For one side to practice, he had just parked his car walking in from the other side. You and I are bundled up with parkas and scarves, and he's wearing shorts. Shorts and a t-shirt. But he referred to that day in Ames as a summer day in South Dakota. Has done an outstanding job in this program over the last 5 years. And we mentioned they've gotten to the Sweet 16
80 for 24 in the last 104 years. Last Big 12 tournament title was in 2024 for Iowa State, and they may be going on to the Big 12 semifinals. As Texas Tech first went in.
Plan all you want to for this pressure. It's kind of like Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan until they get hit. You get hit by this Iowa State defense.
Yeah, duck, duck, bug, duck, duck. I like that. And the second one is missed and taken by Iowa State. 4.5 minutes left in the game. I'm going to kick it.
Really have to force Lipsy to use that screen by Mokhilovic. You let him turn it down, and he's got a free run to the basket. Buchanan will get a big ovation as he comes out. Slater returns. Jefferson and Lipsy still in there right now for Iowa State. Lipsy to Plata and a block from behind with a foul called on Acunto. Every time Plata sets a screen, he is running to the basket. Acunto, great freshman from Arizona, coming off a 25-point game against Colorado, had 30 in his first collegiate game against that great front line of Florida.
As you remember, we were there at the time. Arizona had a little spell without Pete and without Dwayne Arizona. They lost a couple of games. Those are the only games they've lost all year. They are full again. They are healthy again. And they can compete, obviously, with anybody in the nation. They look like a lock to be a one seed no matter what happens here in Kansas City this year. They lost the game at Allen Fieldhouse, and then Texas Tech went JT Scotland, beat them at McKay. Ryan will miss a three. Bateman, who's given them a lot of good minutes today, down to the rebound. Bateman's so confident right now. He can really shoot it. Lindsay. Jefferson. Alfreda. Jefferson's got a size advantage. Look at how they all clear out. He draws the attention and makes the feed, and Plata lays it in. Draws the defender and then drops it off the Plata. Beautiful left-hand finish by Dominikas Plata. How about Jefferson? 16 points,
9 for 3.
rebounds.
And you know, Iowa State was taking the ball right back.
Yeah, but what else did he do?
71-49
Those
games.
numbers are all kind of right, in tune with his season averages. This is the kind of game he often has. Well, he's had a player of the year season. Can't get the shot off here. Finds Bateman, who couldn't get it.
Tech takes the ball back.
Turned over to Henderson.
On a steal.
A steal by Jefferson, and he will slam it home.
It's a 6-0 run again. Not Tech. Iowa State brings it in. It's a 6-0 run for them.
The Cyclones are on their way to the semifinals with a commanding lead, Jay, here over the Red Raiders. Well, Joshua Jefferson, there have been a number of stars in this game, but none have shown brighter than Joshua Jefferson. What a beautiful pass, and shooting the gap to take it the other way for the slam. Beautiful basketball by Iowa State.
And Iowa State winning 73-49.
Village 66.
What is that? A 24-point lead for Iowa State.
Everyone has free offers on the latest phones, but T-Mobile gives you a lot more. T-Mobile families save over $3,700 versus and our experience plans include amazing benefits. Plus, our 5-year price guarantee. Switch to T-Mobile and save on big scale.
I don't know if I'm missing anything else though. Oh my, no react.
From diagnosis to recovery. Now show me what you're made of. To learn more, visit aflac.com/cancer. Whoa, glad you might.
You could be the first millennial to trip on their phone. How? Kaya. They compare hundreds of sites, so you know you're getting the right flight, hotel, or rental car. Kaya. Got that right. Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat-free box has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously. It's more meal for your money. Where'd that come from? Arby's. We have the meat.
Emma, are you hiding?
Used car shopping is terrifying.
I'm always here to help.
Then show me, Carfax.
Carfax can show how damage impacts price, so you don't have to overpay. Always look for me and shop millions of great deals at Carfax.com.
Pizza Hut right now is offering any large pizza for just $10. That's right, any pizza, 5 toppings on crust like cabbage, thin and crispy, original pan, or hand tossed. At any time for just $10. Just download the Pizza Hut app now.
While some see the financial world upended, we see opportunity. At T. Rowe Price, curiosity drives our analysts and portfolio managers to ask questions others don't. It's why our active ETFs can make the most of an unpredictable market and are ready for whatever's down the road. Active ETFs from T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence.
Well, Joshua Jefferson, as we have discussed this afternoon, can sure do a lot of things for the basketball court, and Jay, we have seen all of them on display.
Well, Iowa State shooting 67% from the floor in this second half, largely because of the easy baskets they've generated. And one of the ways they've generated those easy baskets is the play of Joshua Jefferson, shooting the gap, taking it the other way, the great passing, 18 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 block shots for Joshua Jefferson. He has been magnificent. That's 2 straight double-doubles in this tournament for Joshua Jefferson, and he hasn't been the only one. Jalen Lipsey has been outstanding in this game as well.
And as we mentioned, Jefferson is not physically 100%. You can see that, whether it's a knee or an ankle or hard to know for sure, but in spite of whatever it is, he has been absolutely outstanding for 2 consecutive games. Nice play there by the Red Raiders. Horner finds Mosley. Jefferson on the bench, Lipsey on the bench, as TJ Otzelberger starts to think a little bit about another game coming tomorrow in the semifinals. Underneath Momcilovic, and it was impressive as Iowa State has been. It's been a quiet game for Momcilovic, 2 for 8, 5 points. Torrey, tough turnaround, around and out.
But even though Momcilovic has not had many opportunities, he draws so much defensive attention, he helps open up things for his teammates.
Let's check out the last huddle with TJ Otzelberger.
Don't get anything easy. No charity points. Nothing where they can feel good. Fuck that. Turn them over. Take the ball from them. Finish them 2. Don't fall for a shot fake. Just early stick hand them on the ball. All right? Finish everything. Let's go.
Coach is always coach. Up big and it's late. Still wants him to finish strong, even though the outcome certainly appears to be a foregone conclusion. And now here comes Buchanan. Here comes Momcilovic. Here comes Heisey out of the game for the Cyclones.
Just a big-time effort from Iowa State. I just can't say enough about the Cyclone defense. It is just suffocating.
They only gave up 42 to Arizona State yesterday, and they've only given up 53 to this point to a very, very good offensive team in Texas Tech so far here today. And as we see Anderson and Watts, that leads me to my next question for you. Texas Tech is going to get a very good seed, deservedly so, but they don't have Totley, and we'll have to wait and see what the next few days bring for Anderson and Watts. Are those, whatever those injuries are, and with Watts it certainly looked like an ankle, hopefully it's something, Jay, that they can be patched by the time the NCAA tournament begins.
Well, the good news for Texas Tech, when they get to the NCAA tournament, they probably won't have to play another Big 12 team early to get to play some other competition, but health is the #1 thing on the mind of Grant McCaffrey.
Entering today, 15 in the net, 7 and 8 in quad 1, and again wins over Arizona, Duke, Iowa State, Houston. Joe Lunardi has them projected right now as a 4 seed.
And even after the loss of J.T. Toppin with that ACL suffered against Arizona State, Texas Tech has had some big-time wins, even without him.
Mosley, who has played hard every single second he has been in there. Ty Mosley, this is the first free throw, and now Jacob Petty is coming out as Jack Francis, a senior from Austin, Texas, checks in here for the last 125 for Grant McCaffrey. There, those big wins. I don't know that any team in the country could match those 4 wins. 2 were on the road and 1 was on a neutral court as well, and yet hopefully they can get as healthy as possible for next week. Mulder is into the game for Iowa State. Dave Kellerman as well. And also Dominic Nelson as Bateman knocks one down. And now a timeout just to make a substitution. Anthony Rise will come in. Killian Torrey will come out. Second day in a row where TJ Otzelberger has been able to rest his starters near the end and empty his bench.
That's not something you came into this tournament expecting, but Iowa State has hit both of their opponents with a bag of hammers defensively in this tournament. Jefferson trying to drive on Bateman. Got around him, push shot a little short. And down with the rebound for Texas Tech is Nolan Groves, a freshman from Long Lake, Minnesota, seeing a little action here at the end of the game. Groves best known for guarding Cameron Abuser a lot when they had a lot of injuries and foul trouble, and they got that win in New York over Duke, and it was Groves who did everything he could against Boozer over the last 7 or 8 minutes of that game.
He played 13 important minutes in that game. He also had 16 rebounds in his first game against Lindenwood.
Cyclone fans on their feet, a lot of them here today, and there are sure to be many more of them here tomorrow night in what they affectionately call Hilton South here in Kansas City. Another impressive performance by Iowa State. This will be a turnover on a shot clock violation. The Red Raiders will just inbound it, and that is going to be it. Iowa State will get the winner of our next game between Arizona and UCF. TJ Otzelberger's team has won 2 games by 71 points, to open up the Big 12 tournament.
Dominant defensively. This is a together team, and they're playing their best basketball at the right time in the postseason.
Taylor Lipsy, outstanding. Joshua Jefferson, outstanding. And everybody else chipped in. Texas Tech averaging 81 points per game on the season. Didn't get anywhere close to that here today against the suffocating Cyclone defense. Hopefully, the health news is good for Anderson and Watts for the Red Raiders going forward. Chris Budden is standing by with our Phillips 66 player of the game, Taylor Lipsy.
Damon, you used the word revenge yesterday. That this team came into your house at Hilton Coliseum. You win by 22 today. What was the mentality to start the game today?
Man, just right off the bat to come in this game with a lot of aggression on both sides of the ball. Obviously, like I said the other day, it was kind of a revenge game. They got us at Hilton, and we wanted to get it back, so we did a great job today.
You spoke the other day, for this team to be at its best, it's got to have the commitment on defense. You've done that the last 2 days. What's been the difference on that side of the ball?
I think it's just effort. I mean, whatever team wants to win the game more, at the end of the day, they're going to be the one that's dictating on both sides. And we're just, on the defensive side, we play on a string, we play hard, and we create a lot of turnovers.
Wasn't always easy to get down double digits. How were you guys able to stay composed after that first run by Tech?
Yeah, just knowing it's a long game, it's a 40-minute game, and they came out right away and made some shots, but we knew that we were going to hit some shots down the road, and just kept playing defense, kept getting stops.
Congratulations, we'll see you in the semifinals.
The impressive stuff from the Cyclones here today. They are on to the semifinals tomorrow night here in Kansas City. A 34-point swing from an early deficit to the final margin here this afternoon as they beat the Red Raiders 75-53, and they will take on the winner of our next game here today. The top seed, Arizona, is getting ready to take the court against the UCF Knights, and then Kansas, TCU, Houston, BYU later on tonight. Lipsy leading the way with 20, Jefferson with 18. Come on back for the Knights of the Wildcats. Dan Schulman, Jay Billis, Chris Budden, hoping you can join us. But right now, let's send it to Kevin and the guys for their thoughts on this game.
All right, Dan, talk about avenging that regular season loss in Ames. College Basketball Live scoreboard presented by Open Door. Hilton South here in Kansas City, and what a win for the Iowa State Cyclones. Kevin Connor, Sean Farnham, Miles Simon joined now by Joshua Jefferson, one of the stars of the Cyclones here. We've got to start on the defensive end. You know, a lot of teams talk about being connected defensively. What does that mean, Joshua, at Iowa State?
It means constant communication and then trusting each other. I think that's the biggest thing. When we can trust each other and fly around on the different side of the ball, we're always going to look like an elite team. I think we did that tonight.
I covered you your freshman year at St. Mary's, and then you had the knee injury. You come to Iowa State. Now you've taken your game to an All-American level. What was it about TJ Otzelberger and this program that has brought out so many different sides of you?
I think it's the trust and the constant player development that we do. You know, we work out so many times a day, and we watch so much film, and they're going to help build you as an all-around player, and that's what they did for me.
Joshua, when I watch you and Taman together out there, and for you guys are so connected, and your chemistry is at such a high level, What makes Taman Lipsey so special to play with?
He's such an easygoing guy, and he's a great teammate and even a better friend outside of basketball. So if you can connect with somebody outside of basketball as well as we do, it's going to show up on the court.
You look like you're hobbling a little bit there out on the court. What is your plan for recovery to be ready to go and do the exact same thing you did today, tomorrow?
Yeah, I found a cryo place yesterday, so I'll probably go there again, do some more red light therapy on spots that bother me. So just keeping the same routine, getting good nutrition, and staying hydrated.
You had such a great regular season as a team. End of the season, the schedule gets competitive, backloaded. You lose 3 of 5 to finish out the year. How do you reset in postseason play?
I think just it's practice. You know, our practice habits are great. You know, we practice hard every single day, and then you just gotta go to the hard times of the Big 12. I think that's what we had in our Big 12 schedule. So you lose some and you win some. So, but right now we're just trying to keep this thing going as long as we can.
How does playing in the Big 12 conference do you think is going to prepare you for March Madness?
It's so competitive every single night. Even on the road in the bottom half of the league, you know, there's been some times where we lose over there, and last year like Oklahoma State or on the road. So you just can't take nobody for granted, and then that's going to prepare us for March Madness, and then giving everybody our best shot.
Momcilovic obviously can fill it up from the outside, but you guys absolutely dominated with 42 points in the paint. How were you able to have so much success on the inside against this Texas Tech defense?
I think not letting them stop us, you know, get to our spots and then screening hard. There was a big emphasis on making sure we screen as hard as we can with these players, and I think we did that.
On the offensive end, on the defensive end, for the second game in a row, Joshua, an enormous win for an Iowa State Cyclone team that's going to be a very, very dangerous team here in March and perhaps beyond. Congratulations on the win today. We appreciate the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Iowa State star Joshua Jefferson following the victory today over Texas Tech here in Kansas City. And Sean, you alluded to it. Joshua just talked about it. Points in the paint is where this game was won.
Yeah, I mean, they just came out and they dominated. I mean, they got a fast start for Texas Tech from beyond the three-point line, but then the Cyclones, led by the guy that still sit on set, he doesn't want to go to the locker room. He just wants to hang out with us. I don't blame you, Joshua. 42 points in the paint, though, and they continued to drive. And a lot of it came off of their defense, right? They were able to get 17 points off of turnovers, and the defense is a little unsettled in those situations, so it creates seams that you can attack. But then the ball movement and the versatility by Joshua Jefferson is a big part of that. Because when he doesn't score on his drives, what he ends up doing is facilitating the offense for others and allowing the bigs to catch the ball underneath or cutting players to catch the ball in space and finish at the out.
It's a little tough not to think of what could have been had JT Toppin been in this game. It's still a dangerous Texas Tech team, not the same team they were with their reigning, well, last year's Big 12 Player of the Year. But Iowa State is moving on, and that is a potential, obviously UCF to win yesterday, but a potential golden semifinal tomorrow night. Miles against the top seed Arizona, should they get there.
Yeah, that'll be a super matchup if it goes that far, if Arizona is able to hold off the Knights today, and that'll be a powerhouse. You're talking about a Final Four type matchup in the semifinals of the Big 12 tournament.
Arizona UCF still to come here on ESPN. Meantime, on the heels of an undefeated regular season, Miami University began its run at a MAC title. Sean, that's Peter Suter.
Peter Suter stepped up all season long in big moments, doesn't err, and delivers it to tie the game. But UMass and Frank Martin's team all afternoon kept attacking against the Redhawks.
Daniel Hankins Sanford puts the Minutemen in front, and then Luke Scaljak turns it over. What a win for the Minutemen. What a win for that UMass program and Frank Martin. And Miami University is unbeaten no more. 87-83 the final score. Joe Lunardi for the moment says Miami University is one of the last 4 teams in the field. 54 net ranking, a 340 strength of schedule, but a 21 strength of record. Joe Lunardi now on the Red Hawks Chancers.
I think we knew all along that it would come down to this. Auburn and Miami of Ohio in discussion for an at-large bid. Miami's loss bumps the Tigers, at least for now, to the top of the first 4 out. But Auburn can swing its way back in with a win over Tennessee. But the team they're going to have to bump won't be Miami. I think they're safe. It's going to be SMU, Texas, or VCU. So a lot to play for as the SEC tournament continues.
All right, so Joe has Miami University among his last 4 in, with some heavy hitters waiting in the wings to get into the field. Sean, the argument against Miami University will be they had just 2 quad 2 wins. They did not play a quad 1 game. They did not win a game in their conference tournament. Are they a tournament team? They are a tournament team.
That's the end of that one. 75-53. Iowa State has won. I'll see y'all again later. Peace.
362 out of 365 was there not